Something I did want to talk about, and this happened all last night. Shout out to Cash Cow Music who found this, as well as Drake commenting on their post. But so I remember when Pierre was ready to drop T-Lop 5, he said he had 2 Drake features, right? He also said he got 2 Cardi features. He said he got an Uzi feature, so it was supposed to be a stacked lineup. But then Drake never hopped on the songs. But Pierre Bourne just went on IG Live like last night or the night before, telling us which songs it was, and it was Drunken Nasty, which actually blew up by itself, and Poof actually, but that was T-Lop 4, I believe. T-Lop 4, or was it T-Lop 4 Deluxe? I think it was T-Lop 4. So 2 chances Pierre Bourne had to get the Drake cosign. And people were saying he fumbled it. I don't necessarily think it's Pierre Bourne's fault whatsoever. Like, I'm sure he would have been fine with Drake, like anything. Like, Drake could have literally shat on the fucking beat. Like, there could have been a little in one of the ad libs, and he would have been chill with that. He don't give a fuck how Drake sounds. In fact, if Drake gets washed on it, that's even better for Pierre, because it makes him look like a better rapper. But it would have been a huge look if I was Pierre Bourne, and I know he hates leaks, but if I was Pierre Bourne, I would leak that shit so fast. But I know he needs to like keep his integrity, because he works with a lot of artists. If he remember, who was it? There was like a rapper, I think it was Jetson Made, where there was allegations that he leaked music by Playboi Carti, and then it got like exposed. Maybe it was like Money and Drugs. I don't remember the song. It was before Whole Lotta Red, and then the whole Carti camp got mad at him, or he was like trying to scam a fan for selling a leaked song. But I guess Pierre Bourne just doesn't want to get that stigma. But here's the IG Live. Let me just play it real quick so everybody is on the same page. Here it is. Hold up.
As long as that dog don't get loose, we are okay. Yeah, man, look. We had him on Poof. We had that man on Drunken Nasty. You'll never hear it. But shout out to OVO, man. Drake just dropped. Make sure y'all go check that shit out.
All right. So Pierre had 2 features, Poof and Drunken Nasty. Again, I don't know what Pierre's doing, but Drake then responded saying that he regrets not finishing the 2 last bars. But I don't know if I believe Drake, man. If he really wanted to, they can make a little remix to Drunken Nasty and make it blow up on TikTok so fast. So fast. He said, my biggest regret, not finishing the last 2 bars on Drunken Nasty. Do a fucking remix, bro. Low key. And somebody just said it. Officially Cardi outshined Drake. That's not true. But related to that situation, if Pierre had Drunken Nasty with a Drake feature, I'm not even lying to you. There's a possibility, I'm not saying in this universe, but maybe in another parallel dimension, that Pierre Bourne could have gone mainstream. He could have. I don't know about bigger than Cardi, because it's bigger it's hard to get a bigger cult like fan base than Cardi. But maybe same ballpark. Maybe like the size of, like, I don't know, name a rapper that's in the same lane. Because I feel like Pierre Bourne's sound is more palatable than Playboi Carti's in the mainstream. You know, it's like more smooth. Also, everybody knows like the Ayo Pierre, you know, like even my girl knows that producer tag. Pierre was the source for a good little while. Man, the thing about Pierre, and I don't know what it is, like obviously he wants to be his own artist, so I'll give him that, right? I'll let him do his thing. But the source of Pierre's clout is his production. Like, he could be the Metro Boomin. You know how Metro Boomin had a run where he was the go-to producer for like literally every big rapper? Pierre could have been that, and he somewhat was. I mean, at least in like this space, like everybody in this lane that we talk about, they fuck with Pierre, and he like created the whole sound, if you ask me, of like these video game type rage beats or whatever. But if Pierre Bourne were to just stop trying, and I'm all for him being his own artist, but if he'd stop trying to just be an artist and like do both, like still send beats to Drake, still send beats to Cardi, still send beats to whoever, and he might be doing that, so maybe I'm just talking about out my ass here. He could be the Metro Boomin, and then he could do like collab tapes like Metro Boomin and 21 Savage do with Savage Mode 2, and like he could be it would help out his artist career so much. You know what I mean? You think he got fed up with the leaks? That could be true. But somehow he's holding on to the Drake leaks. Again, if I were Pierre Bourne, I'd be like, I would make an email that's so easy to be hacked, like the password is 12345, and just let him like drop the files in a Google Drive or some shit on a new Gmail, and then let the hackers take that and leak it. He don't gotta be involved whatsoever. But imagine how big that would be for Pierre's career. Tell me. And he's got a whole label too, especially exactly. The bigger Pierre Bourne's name is, regardless of if he's a producer or an artist, he could be making so big of a bag just utilizing this Drake feature, man. You think Pierre kind of stopped caring about being big? That could be true too. I mean, that was what I was talking to Hello Yassine about on stream the other day. It's like you get to this point where you're just satisfied. I feel like Pierre Bourne is already a GOAT, so like what else does he really have to do? He's made some legendary songs. He's worked with Drake, who's the biggest artist in the world currently that's alive, I think, right? It's like, well, you already succeeded. You are a GOAT producer. You are going down in top 10, my man. So what else do you really need to do? He's worth like, I don't know, millions and millions and millions. Once you get past 10 million, I feel like, what can't you do? You can go on a private jet if you really want. Or can you? I don't even know how much a private jet costs. But that's how I feel. But I feel like it would get boring. I don't know what he's doing, man. I know he's got artists, so maybe he's working on them. If he was farther back in his career, he probably would have leaked that Drake feature. But you gotta remember, before T-Lot 4, which was Poof era, he was actually like really small. He was still known as a producer. I feel like T-Lot 4 was the album that blew him up as an artist. Like, before that, nobody really trusted his artistry. It was all like, nah, shut that Pierre Bourne rapping off. Just get the beats, right? And then now T-Lot 4 had so many bangers. T-Lot 4 and T-Lot 4 Deluxe, you could run that like as a whole playlist. You don't need anything else. You could be on a deserted island, just beat your peen off to that. It was his breakout album. Yes, exactly. So maybe he's just done with it. He don't need it anymore. He also worked with Kanye, and he said he made the T-Lot series because of Kanye, the life of Pablo T-Lot. So after he worked with Kanye on Jesus is King, like there was nothing else to do. What else does Pierre need to do? He just needs to collab with people and get money. He probably got so many residuals coming in with like, Magnolia. He got shit with Uzi. He got shit with Drake. Pain 1993. He don't got to do shit for the rest of his life. That's the thing about this new music industry, where people don't have to buy albums the first week. The first week sales are less than what they were before. However, the sales and the revenue is like more long-tailed. So it doesn't come like, say you dropped an album like the 1990s without streaming now. Like the first week you might get 1 million sales, but like 3 years later, nobody buying that album. But nowadays, people can still go back and stream that shit. So streaming literally opened up so much. Am I getting tired of Cardi's rock star vampire aesthetic? No, I think we just need new music, and then people will start going crazy again. We just need something to look forward to. And the Cardi Ye collab, I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's a collab tape. I just think they might go on tour. I don't even think they're gonna go on tour anymore, unfortunately.